Hey, welcome in everyone. You know what the deal is. It's Friday payday, free band Friday, however you want to call it, however you want to say it. It's that time of the day. It's Friday, ready for the weekend, ready to get to some money. Out here with Rex. Rex, how you doing this morning or this afternoon? I should say it's 2 p.m. How are you today?
Almost survived the work week. Don't want to jinx myself yet, but we got a nice little break, some Friday action for what we'll be sweating. Soccer is back, so life is good.
Yeah, sure. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Robert, what's up, man? Robert popped up while we were in the waiting area. So you already know we're ready for today. So yeah, man, full baseball slate, European soccer back. We got a special guest for the people today. Our close
European soccer guest.
friend,
Sharp. Very sharp.
very very sharp. Uh, but we've had him on the show before. We love having him on. He's always brought us some great insight, even when he's just a viewer. He brings us great insight, gets us paid. He's been on fire recently, so we figured we'd bring him back on so he could take care of the people yet again. I think y'all know who we're talking about. It's the spin doctor himself,
Hey
Chris.
guys,
What's up, my guy? How are you today?
good. I'm in a car right now, broadcasting live from Port Canaveral, Florida. I'm about to get on a cruise ship, but figured I could do that until I talked with my guys.
Okay. Appreciate you dropping in on us. As we said, we've seen the numbers as of recently, and they're looking good, man. We see you got your tout plays doing well, and then just about everything you're sending out to your subscribers are hitting at a very high rate. I love to see it, man.
Yeah, we got So oh, sorry guys, one sec. All right.
Yes, sir.
So tout play is hitting at just about 65%, and then with the subscribers, that's hitting over 60, and up until Otani last night, where we lost it on the last pitch, we had a six bet hit streak going in a row. So we it was kind of a brutal end, but that's all right. We'll six in a row I'll take, and we'll get back on it today.
Amen to that, man. So yeah, let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into the slate today. Um, Rex, for me today, I'm continuing that hot hand that we've had with the Oakland A's. When a team's hot, you do it. I told you guys this is when they start playing their best ball. We're going with them on the run line today. Because I think I just feel you have to. They're hot right now, and I like the matchup today against the Texas Rangers. Dunning on the mound. Irvin's been solid. The run line's only at plus 100, so we're also going to double that up with the team total. They scored 17 yesterday. I believe over 4.5 against Dunning is attainable. That's a minus 114. So we got the Oakland A's on the run line at plus 105, and we got the Oakland A's team total at minus 114. Those are the two plays that I'm leading off with. Rex, what are you thinking?
After the 17 runs, there's not many stats I can give you that after a team put up a football score, but you just got to hope that the bats travel. But I don't think we see any concerns with that.
Absolutely. And so that's the first play. I'm gonna run through them quick because I know we're a little pressed for time today. I do want to get into soccer for sure. The other play that I'm liking today is the Atlanta Braves team total. I really do not care who starts for the Washington Nationals. Their rotation is ass. So is their bullpen. They had a fire sale at the trade deadline. Over 5 at minus 110 for the Atlanta Braves team total. I love the number. I
like how you say it's ass, even though it's one of your former prospects. So since he's no longer a Dodger, he's ass.
Yeah, well, we're not expecting him to show out in any form. They're squaring the division race. Washington, like I said, fire sale. They're bad. We know they have no expectations or actual motivation to even try to come out and win at this point. And yeah, like I said, I like the matchup very much for Atlanta. Morton's been solid over the last month. Give me the Atlanta team total at over 5 at even money. Obviously, my daily bets, the Dodgers on the run line. I'm sticking with that again. I believe this is when the Dodgers start to turn it up. We playing against bad teams. When you play against bad teams, that's my expectation. I think we go out here and we get rid of these teams pretty systematically as we come down here down the stretch. I think that the Los Angeles Dodgers have kind of walked through the season. They haven't really, it's no level of motivation there. We know what we're playing for. We're not playing for regular season numbers. We're not playing for who scores the most runs. We don't give a fuck if we win 100 games. It's about getting in the dance and being healthy. We get Kershaw back September 8th. We get Minor added to the rotation or bullpen for free because we traded for him at the deadline. Scherzer's going to be good. Buehler, like I said, we're rounding into shape. I like us on the run line today. I don't want to get too far into the future, but that's what I like right now. But we'll get to Spin Doctor real quick. I know you're on vacation. I wanna get into what you got for the people. I know that people want to hear what you have. And we love that you bring the data and all the info. So let's get to it. What do you liking today?
Yeah, absolutely. So normally I send my one public play, my tout play, just shortly before game time, but there's all the information that I needed was available right now. So figured I'd just release it right now, and that would be Blake Snell under 6.5 at +105. So there's a lot of reasons behind this one. One would be we know how bad Snell is on the road. He's got an ERA over 7 versus under 2.5 at home. He's won road starts. When you're looking at an under prop, one of the things you always look for is walks, because walks are a key because it drives up your pitch count, puts guys on base, etc. The other stat is I always like to look for correlating stats. So when I look for a guy with a walk rate like Snell, what I look for is that the Arizona Diamondbacks, since the All-Star break, have the second lowest swing rate for pitches outside the zone. So when you have pitches that are outside the zone, they don't swing much. They do connect when they do. So they're also very, very patient when it comes to inside the zone pitches. So when you combine that with Snell's tendency to be pretty wild when he's on the road, umpire does not really play a factor. It's a pretty neutral ump. And so all those things combined, plus the big one, and this is something I would say to everybody looking at K-props today, there's a lot of repeat starters happening right now, guys. And what I mean by that is guys that's their last start 5 days ago was against the same team that they face now. When that happens, especially when it's a divisional matchup and especially when the pitcher's on the road, it's always advantage hitter. The example I'll give to that is Yu Darvish. He struck out, I think, 10 or 11 the last time he faced Arizona in his last start at home. He goes on the road 5 days later and faces them, has 4 Ks, and gets his ass kicked. So whenever you're looking at under K-prop, there's at least 7 of those guys tonight. Please axe one of them. Charlie Morton's another one, even though I know Sosa, I like your look on the Braves. And there's a few more out there where their last start was against the same team. It's always advantage hitter the second time around, that close in proximity. So Blake Snell, under 6.5 +105 would be my tout pay. I am going to tweet that out as soon as we're done here. So all my VIP members already have that one. I've also given them one more, and for the VIP members, there's one more for sure, probably 2 more coming.
And you guys know where to find them at Spin Doc Sports. Our boy Chris Gargaro, one of the goats in this media stuff, in this mass stuff. He's a different animal. We appreciate you always joining us. I also have a couple more plays for the people.
I got one. I got a nice plus money play for us. It's our boy Watkins is back on the mound today. We're done with Orioles full game money lines, though. Unfortunate to say, we're just going to be taking them on the run line in the first 5 because you can get that at +135 in my book right now. So you're giving me the half a run for first 5 going up against Pivetta. And Pivetta at home has actually had better numbers on the road than he's had at home. I mean, it's the Boston Park. It has the it is what it is there. But that's why I'm just going to roll with the O's to at least keep it draw or in the lead after the first 5.
And I'm 100% with you. Pavetta at home has like a 6+ ERA. Give me the fate. Give me the fate of Pavetta at home. I love the play. First half run line at plus 135. Baltimore Orioles.
Hey, sorry guys. One more thing about Pavetta. He's probably not going to make my card as a K prop guy just because juice isn't that great right now. But if you wanted to parlay him or put him in a parlay piece with something, the Orioles strikeout rate versus righties on the road has actually been pretty good lately. I think it's only like 21%. And then Pavetta also has a very...
Oh, no.
This is what happens when we get the car shows.
Oh, it happens. The game is the game. He'll be back.
Chase of batters out.
I'm just waiting for the quick speed up part.
Yeah, it's like you froze there, Chris. So it's like we missed it, but we get it. We get it. Fade Pavetta. We're with you. We're rocking with the Fade Pavetta. First 5 run line for the Orioles. It's everything we said. It supports it. We're correct. We're right. Let's go.
What else you liking today? Soccer only needs about 5 minutes, so we won't take time. Tomorrow's the day that will bore the listeners.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna go in the San Diego Padres Diamondbacks game. I'm gonna go first 5 over 4.5 runs. That's at plus 100. We've already heard what Spin Doctor thinks about Snell today. I like it. I think it's a good spot. Arizona scores runs at the crib. They play better at home. They don't necessarily win, but they play better at home. Like they'll take, San Francisco all the way to the 9th inning and then just get their ass whipped in extras, but they'll play better at the crib. So I like that game to go over 4.5. I like both teams to score some runs. Bumgarner's not playing against San Fran. He performs well against them, but he's pretty average. You get that emotional bullshit from him. He's one of those guys. He has pitched better since the All-Star break, though. I should come back from injury. I will give him that. But over 4.5 in the San Diego game is a very, very good play for the first half, especially at plus 100. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I have. I'm going to go with Merrifield to get a stolen base at plus 270. Also probably going to go Trey Turner to get a stolen base, and that's at plus 230. Yeah, the matchups suggest that they'll get on base, and that's all you can really hope for at those odds. If one hit, you win, right? So win. So I like Whit Merrifield to get a stolen base. He's on a 4-game stolen base streak, and the last time he played St. Louis, he had one prior. I like them back at home, him leading off. I like them to play good against Flaherty, who's been good, but he's been also in and out of the lineup. So
isn't today his first start back since coming off the 60-day IL?
Yes, he hasn't pitched in forever. So we know, like I said, he hasn't been out there in a while. But prior to him coming getting hurt, he pitched very well. I, however, don't. I think it takes a little bit of time, especially when you first start on the road. If your first start was at the crib, I would kind of fade Kansas City because they're not a great team. But in this particular situation, I like Kansas City to compete in this game. I even like Kansas City on the run line, to be totally honest. And with the plus 1.5 at minus 134, nice parlay piece, nice play just in general. I like them tonight at home to perform well. So yeah, that's all I got for baseball. Let's get into footy. I know it's the start of the season. Everybody's excited for it. Our buddy Andrew just popping in, but y'all know it's soccer. It's international football. We're back. They're back. This is Rex's neighborhood. This is what he thrives at. So without further ado, Rex, talk to us. Tell us.
Yes, of course we have to start with the Friday slate where there's 3 big matchups, so all the eyes are on that. was trying to milk it out to see if we could get the Arsenal fucking Brentford lineups out, but they're still not there. But the two main parts that everyone's already known by now in the books are Joseph Lacazette and Aubameyang, both missing today. So you've seen the line drop about 30 prices to Brentford's. Yes, there we go, Andrew. It's a minefield. Tread carefully today because I'll get into the other two games after we talk the Premier League one first. There's an angle that I like, and now that with those two guys being out, and when there's fans in the stadium, it's still cashed last season, but with fans in the stadium, when you get an away favorite that has higher odds than like -105, so in the minuses, and you can get the over at 2.5, it hits at like a 61% to 60% rate. So that was going to be the play that I was lining up today. With Lacazette being out, I'm not like as terribly concerned as the goals getting there, just because Aubameyang's the one who concerns me more. But Arsenal basically played the entire second half of the season without Aubameyang there and was relying on Lacazette. I'm assuming that Saka is probably going to start up top for them. That's where, because I'm trying to see who they're going to be missing today. Because in this scenario, it just screams backing Brentford. But at this point, I think it's all right, well, Flash Score is screwing me over because it doesn't have it up yet, and that's the website I was looking at. So read it all through to me for the lineup. No, I'm just kidding. Don't read the whole lineup to me. But yeah, it would have to be Saka who gets them on the board. We're going to roll with both teams to score today in this one here. I definitely think Brentford gets one on the home here. I'm not going to dive into the whole lineup. You guys know who Tony is. De Silva's being out in the midfield concerns me a little bit there. I'm just pulling up the line for both teams to score exactly here. And that's the play that we're rocking with in this one. All right, here it is. Both teams to score. You can get that at +105. So that's the play we're rocking with in the early one. Oh, shit. Double Sosa. You good?
Yeah, like I can't, like my something just happened, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck happened.
Saka's a sub as well. The lineups literally just got released. Yeah, I had no idea what point you tuned out there. Has Spin Doctor been frozen as well?
Yeah, Spin Doctor's been frozen as well. I think he got kicked. I got kicked for like 5 minutes or for like 2 minutes. I'm just like,
Yeah, that's why I just kept going and going. I was waiting for you to jump in with something. I was like, Andrew's the only one who's been talking to me here.
Sorry, man. Technical difficulties today. But you already know, like I said, with soccer, I just listen anyway. You know what I mean? I listen and just put the bets in. So
yes, sir. So we're taking the both teams to score here.
Okay, like it. Okay, solid. That was the play today. Let me get the book back up on my computer.
Yes, +105.
We had a tough break last night with that Philadelphia Union game. I know you were sick.
That was just CONCACAF refs. Dude, the one guy got the tooth knocked out of his mouth. That was pretty wild. They did it in slow-mo. You saw the tooth going flying. They're probably Googling dentist in Mexico City open after 11 p.m. The Bayern match. Man, when these lineups are out, and I've studied over this one, when you get the number 2 club in the world they're sitting at -145 against Gladbach. Gladbach doesn't have Embolo in the lineup, which was the biggest thing I've seen. He's not even in the 18 today, so that's one of their biggest parts for that. And when you have Lewandowski and they're going all out, I think their center backs are the only part that's not their usual starters. I would just hope and bet on Bayern live and just hope that the juice comes down a little bit. I was trying to find their team total to key in on that, but when their team total is sitting at an over 2.5, it's still at like -150, which is exactly what their money line price is at. This is a match where hopefully they just feel each other out early. You jump on Bayern live in some sort of way. I would go to team total, especially if they haven't scored in 15 minutes. And that's the way I'd be rocking out with that one. But since it is a live play, we won't be giving it out since you'll have to catch that when you can.
I had one of my buddies that I'm doing a tournament with suggested that the double result for Bayern was a good play at +160. That's one of our official plays for the tournament. So we're rolling with it at +160. I don't know what your thoughts on it are. I didn't really run it by you. I probably should have.
The double result at 160 for Gladbach.
No, for Bayern. Isn't that them winning both halves?
Oh, okay. The double result for me is I was thinking draw double chance. My bad.
Nah.
For them to win both halves, or for them to be leading in both halves, yeah, that's a nice way to do it. You parlayed it together, so you got that minus money out. You just gotta hope they bag one in the first half or bag two if Gladbach gets one. So yeah, for them to win both halves at plus 160, that's definitely a good way to get that minus 154, minus 145 out of there.
Well, we got the damn, and I know he typed them up fast as shit, dog. Andrew be typing fast as shit.
What the fuck is that? Are they going with like a 3 or back 5 there? Nice.
Yeah,
Just going off the cuffs there for the Arsenal lineup. Yeah, man. Brentford just seems a good way to get there, but I just hope both of them get in the back of the net. I'm not going to touch Ligue 1 today.
I'm broadcasting the game live. I'm going to broadcast the Bayern game live for anybody that wants to watch it. I'm going to broadcast it from one of my burner accounts. Just make sure that y'all retweet it for me. Gladbach money line at big odds is great value. They have 1-2 of the left. They have the head at home. God, Drew. Fuck.
I mean, if you want to, it is fun fading Bayern. It takes a pair of cojones there. I mean,
suspect. You're right. I mean, maybe they can hit the switch.
I don't know. They got Alphonso Davies back, who missed most of the season last year when he's playing left at the wing back. Yeah, they never draw, but that's where just with Davies back at the wing back, that just makes the lineup in the service of the balls getting in there and just an extra weapon down that left flank. And I think that's the one thing that when we saw Bayern was just cruising. Sure, it was during the COVID season for like the resumption of it, but when Davies is in that lineup,
double chance, right? Yeah.
Yeah, if you want your Bundesliga play there, go there. I got you in the Premier League. But I got a job. I got to get back on another call. Sadly, won't be talking to Sosa, but we'll be chatting up and tweeting live. Make sure you follow Andrew. He gave you out some plays for the whole Premier League slate. Scared money don't make money, as Meek Mill would say. But yeah, make sure you follow that handle there for your Premier League plays. Thank you, Dan.
Don't be a pussy.
or say it that way. Ooh, all right. If you want to get in and talk some EPL spaces, no Manchester United history is allowed in the spaces. It's gambling talk only.
That shit in 2002.
But until tomorrow, fellas, we'll get you with a nice little early Saturday episode as usual. We got the full soccer slate tomorrow mornings. If I have a Manchester United play, I'll have that tweeted out. But until then, deuces.
Peace.